all my movie maniacs and friends out there, step inside the tent today and help me as we're wasting away again in Murdaritaville. Yes, Murdaritaville is the film we're looking at today from director Paul Dale, giving us the story of a group of friends who go out and rent a place for the weekend because they're going to a Jimmy Buffet Impersonator competition, a trop rock festival, and that most of them are fans of anyway, and they decide to also, kick back and have just a few beers and such along the way. Well, little do they know the place where they rented has a history, and that history is there's a legend of a half-man, half parrot that goes around terrorizing people if you're not careful. And they think this legend is just ridiculous until they come face to beak with the beast, and we see how they try to survive the attacks and figure out the mystery behind the half-man, half-bird killer. Sorry, it's wonderful makeup, but the character is totally hilarious once you see them. I saw the trailer for this film and it just made me really want to watch this. And it did not disappoint as far as the humor goes. Again, as I mentioned, indie films sometimes are hit and miss, mostly miss with a lot of their humor, but this really had me rolling from end to end on it. And it's not just because of the Birdman, who makeup effects look fantastic. Really, for the film they did on this budget, I thought the Birdman a very higher quality than you might think, and it gave it kind of this Troma-esque feel to it. Now, it's not as gory as or messy as a Troma film, but it has that spirit for sure. And the fact that it is a Jimmy Buffett themed horror film, yeah, that right there, the comedy, it starts to write itself, really. Jenna Francis Duvick is fantastic in here. I really liked her performance. She's kind of the straight person in here who's along with her friends. She gets to, all her friends are pretty just slightly exaggerated characters, but she gets to play the straight person, and I thought she did very well in this role. Dylan McGovern is hilarious in here, as well as Austin Nolte. This whole group of individuals just have a great comedic chemistry together and timing, and it felt like a group of friends, and their comedic banter felt real. It didn't quite feel like they're just reading lines off of a paper. There's some outrageous things that do happen, including an individual with just a partial fence, and it made me laugh. There's a lot of moments like that are just crazy enough that will have you laughing, that are over the top, but not too over the top. They don't kill a gimmick with the film. They keep things rolling really well. A lot of beer references in here. I thought it was interesting. They actually got two relatives. I think it's a father-son team to play the same character, kind of like Monarch, where you got the Russells playing each other. We've got Dustin Simino, and I hope I pronounced that right, playing the young Jeep character, and Pierre Simino playing Jeep in the present day. And it worked because they do look very similar in the facial features. So you buy in that this younger gentleman does eventually grow into this older, more bitter gentleman with the eye patch. So you buy that. Heather Campos in here, I thought was hilarious. She gets this wonderful confrontation with the Birdman. And Kenny Bello, who plays the cop, he's also, he plays this great because he's just like, okay, tell me again about what happened. I mean, he's just this cop who just is not buying this story at all, and he plays it so well. So yeah, it's got a nice production value. The audio is solid in here. It's got enough it just moves along, it breezes along great, and it's got enough comedic moments and such that I think will keep you interested. and especially the ending as well. I enjoyed and appreciated the ending quite a bit. So there you have it, Murdaritaville. I recommend it if you like your kind of zany, out there indie comedies that involve creatures. Yeah, this one, I think there's a lot to enjoy it here. And also check out the interview I did with Paul Dale and Jenna Francis Duvik. It'll be linked, it'll be in the body of this video as well, but it was a lot of fun talking to them about the behind the scenes stuff of the film and how it got made. And yeah, folks, the filmmakers, when they make films like this, know what type of movie they're making, and they're just having fun making it. And when they're having fun making it, I think the audience has more fun watching it. So there you have it. If you see Murdaritaville, love to hear your thoughts on it. Check out our Patreon if you haven't already, and also help us get to 3,000 subscribers or more before the end of 2024. Only can do that with your help. I thank you for your support, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub